What's good, YouTube? I go by Raymondtacular forever. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't took the time to subscribe, make sure you smash that subscribe button and help me on this road to 3,000 subscribers. Today's video, I'm doing a review of Southwest Airlines. Customer review of Southwest Airlines. This is my first time. This was Christmas time. Was my first time flying through Southwest Airlines, and I didn't really know much about it. I usually see their commercial on TV, hear them on the radio and whatnot, but I never took the time to actually look into them. Anytime I go to book a flight online, Southwest Airlines never pop up on Priceline. The female I'm dating, she got a couple of family members that do work for Southwest Airlines, so they always tell me to go through Southwest Airlines, and this son just told me to give it a try. And I go on southwestairline.com. It was an easy process. Booked the flight. It came out $200 something cheaper than what I usually pay through Delta and American Airlines. So I booked the flight and everything. Everything goes planned. I'm gonna say 2 weeks before my flight, I get an email saying that a portion of your flight, they cannot guarantee that the middle seat will be open. I'm looking like, if that's a problem for you, you can reschedule your flight. I'm like, nah, this can't be so. But I still went through with the flight. I showed up to the airport on time. Everything went through smoothly. We get loaded on the plane. And my flight from Florida to Florida to Baltimore, I had a whole row to myself, all 3 seats to myself. When we boarded the plane and got ready to take off, the pilot came on saying that the AC light came on. Something's wrong with the AC. So he had to turn the plane back around and had a mechanic come look at the AC. After a short period, it took about 10-20 minutes. After that, we get ready to take off again. The pilot said, in the process of turning the plane around, we burned up too much fuel. So I'm looking like, how you burn up too much fuel just from turning the plane around? Now we're waiting the gas tank to come load up the fuel of the plane back up again. That took a little while longer, so we already behind for 2 things that went wrong, and we ain't even took off yet. So we finally take off. The flight from Florida to Baltimore was good. I had all 3 seats to myself. The flight from Baltimore to Virginia, flight was good. The flight was good. It was me, then somebody on the end, nobody in the middle. Cool. The flight from Virginia to Memphis, Tennessee, which I don't understand why we had to go way to Memphis, Tennessee to head to Florida, but that's what the plan was. That's what my lineup was. And the flight that flight was over full. That flight was over full, and I was like, okay, this is the part they were talking about, where the flight gonna be. They couldn't guarantee me that the middle seat would be open, And I arrived in Memphis, Tennessee with a 10-minute wait to get to my boarding gate for my flight from Memphis, Tennessee to Florida. And this is where the issues came in at. I had a 10-minute wait, and my iPhone, my Android, my Beats was all already blinking, ready to die. So I go and look around. I noticed that that there was another flight headed to Florida as well, same city I'm going to, that left at an hour later. So I go to the customer service, ask, can I get on that flight? They say no, because they would have to charge me an extra fee. And I'm like, so what if I just chill in the lobby, and when my flight, the earlier flight, started to board, I don't get on the plane. Then we still would charge you a fee and let it give me a bit run around. I didn't take the time to call customer service, see what they could do. That's what I usually do, because sometimes the agent at the desk don't know what they're talking about, and then when you call customer service on the phone, you get a whole different result. That happened to me a couple times with flying through Delta, you know. So I went with it. Okay, let it be what it be. You know what I mean? I'm finna take a 4-hour flight with nothing to do. Everything blinking, ready to die. So I get on the plane, everything about ready to die. I'm pretty upset, you know. And one bad thing about Southwest Airline is that they don't have outlets on the plane. You know what I mean? So I had to sit there. I took a 4-hour flight with somebody in the middle. Know where to charge nothing up. I watched a portion of my movie until the battery died on my iPad, and then I was asleep, you know. But I want to say they're pretty. Other than those few little issues, they're pretty good. They're a decent company, decent airline to go with, you know. They don't charge you a baggage fee, a suitcase fee, you know, like most airlines does. And I seen a sign around the airport saying that you can come on a plane with up to 3 suitcases. And the third one, if it's 50 pounds or more, they would charge you. That's the only way they would charge you. I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. So that's when I made my mind up that for now when I fly, anywhere I fly to, it has to be Southwest Airline. You know what I mean? Not many airline does that where you come on a plane with 3 suitcases, and then the third one less than 50 pounds, they won't charge you. If it was over 50 pounds, they would charge you. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. I would say I'm pretty much content with the experience. You know, it wasn't too bad. There were issues. I mean, I feel like the thing with the AC problem could have been fixed before we got loaded in the plane. And to run out of fuel, that could have been avoided. But you know, you can't blame everybody for that. You can't talk down to the whole airline just for a couple of issues. So, you know, I will continue to fly with Southwest Airline. They came out the cheapest. You know, so this is my review. You know, if you like this review, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. If you don't, take that time to go through my mini playlist and find a video that you like. If you like that video, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share. Most importantly, for a shout out in my shout out video the last Sunday in January, tell me how y'all feel. You know, have you ever flew with Southwest Airlines? How was your experience? You know, and I will give you a shout out in my shout out video the last Sunday in January. I will continue to do these shout out videos every month until the day I die. You know, that's my way of showing appreciation to my genuine and my silent supporters on my channel. You know, and most importantly, Happy New Year's everyone out there, and hope you are the best in 2021.